All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's really, really good with that.
Applications.
Yes, ma'am.
We did some more single whip last class, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we did the single whip, and then we did do a little lift hands.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. You did not do lift hands, is that correct?
No.
Who here has done lift hands? You did. You did.
Yeah, you-
Yes, always.
Have you seen lift hands before? No.
Years ago, maybe.
Years ago, we did. Okay, so let's work on lift hands today.
Yes, ma'am.
So, never seen it.
Oh, a year ago.
Year ago, all right. Fun one. Let's see, who would like to be my hand lifter? So, for the purposes of the form, lift hands comes from single whip, and you lower the hands. For the sake of learning it and how to apply it, it starts, like if you're like, where do I start? Start here. It's too much to come from here to then to here and then to here. So just do yourself a favor, and when you're getting ready to do this, kind of just be here. And there. Yes, and it is, split the difference. There we go. I need to be closer. So I'm here, and it is a right punch, and first of all, don't get hit. Then I'm going to check the elbow, send the heel, strike to the face. You remember now?
Yeah.
So, again, I'm here, arms are down. First thing, oh my goodness, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Number one, don't get hit. And then I'm going to check so that if he tries to bend your elbow to come at me, I'll feel that and I can stop it. And strike somewhere to the face, somewhere, jaw, face, nose. Painful. Again, be very careful with this one. This is a good one to keep your distance. We don't have to be, it's not only do we not have to be up in each other's faces, it is not safe or smart to be up in each other's faces, but it's, one more time. So, block, check, strike. And you should, at the end, be basically in your left hand's position. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Go nice and slow. You don't have to prepare, just take that time, okay, I've blocked, I've checked, and I strike. Once you get those components and the timing of that, it's okay if your partner agrees, you can speed it up just a little bit, but again, be safe, there's no rush. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We can train at 3.
Yes, I'm trying to decide who to 3. You guys want to do the 3? Will that work? And if you're not okay with the concept, it's okay to just find it too. So just decide amongst yourselves how it works, what it feels safe for you.
We're fine with that.
You okay?
No, working together as partners, don't get started.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Do you want to practice a couple times?
Because you are.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I need to be your side. Is it how to turn this way?
yes. Single whip. And you're trying to reset.
This way, if you
So I
pop
want to
it,
be
pull
here,
down.
and your arms are down, and you're going to block, don't get hit.
So
You're
you're
gonna
facing
check.
that way. It's not going to be
And then
a
you're going to put your heel and strike to my face. Yes. Less pressure.
First one
So
is
just very good. Yep.
the second hand, you
Yes.
get the arm out of the way. Lock it. Get to the hand up there. And let's get this. So,
don't feel any energy at all. It just
So the lift part, lift the hands and block it. You got it.
I'm going to give you some mouth work.
Yes.
I'm going to give you some
And then to the
pressing
face.
feel.
This is like
I love you. Offer up your
I have
sacrifice.
nothing. I couldn't do anything.
Elbow slap.
Okay.
There's a little more three-dimensional thing.
Stay committed in your
Because
punch.
it's here, here, here. It gets internalized in the form. You don't see all that. It still looks like, but it isn't playing guitar, bam,
Except
right?
I'm too far forward. I need to be passive. Position. But I'm not.
I know, I thought it was playing guitar from your block.
I was shifting too, because it used to be.
And then make sure you're on the back leg with your front toes up.
I'm supposed to be back.
So what I told them last class, and I'm going to check with them real quick, but
We're on
the heel down is what, where you get the
I'm
power.
on my toe. I'm doing 5 seconds.
So it's like if you pump the brakes in a car and everything kind of lurches forward, right? It's not that extreme, but it's that same kind of,
So if.
so I'm on my back
It's the
leg,
difference
but
in
putting
height, so
that kickstand down,
But I don't know.
but drive the force
Just
behind
need
that.
to be
Well, that's
straight.
not-
Check on the.
I'm trying to get to this position, and I'll get, you're doing it
Back
good.
foot, yes, there you go, yeah, one more time,
Yeah. That's it.
Here's my face.
yeah. Does it feel right?
You're trying to hurt my hand with your face.
Hold on,
Totally
yeah,
off.
yeah, check on it in a second.
Okay.
Because you're cheating, you're not cheating.
How's it going, career?
I think so.
You think so? You think it's going?
She's
I'm sure
very
it's
good at
going.
it, but she's,
I'm not doing it.
Let's check it.
So I need to be at your side.
I know.
she offers it up as a sacrifice. I dare you.
Yeah. Let me get real close
Yes,
to you.
yes.
You don't have to reach me.
I'm gonna, I have to be,
Tell you, I'll help, it might help with the frame a little bit. So, you know, like if you hit the brakes in a car
Form itself.
and everything launches forward. This is same kind of principle, not as
It's so
extreme.
natural.
So, from here,
Oh, I mean, it's just this,
by
you
putting
take my
10,
pen off.
putting this heel on 10% of my weight.
You can
that's
see that
what
look in your eyes, yeah,
unlocks
I'm
that-
going
that
over.
forward. So, because it's very easy to wanna lean
Yeah.
forward and front forward, but it's, instead it's,
I see this thing.
does that make sense?
That's all I
Yes,
see.
yeah, it's got that little
I'm
bit of a,
thinking, even if I can think it all,
Okay.
I
yeah,
throw
it's putting the
it.
brakes on. She's leaving.
I'm not gonna be fast enough.
you have no idea.
I don't like what you were saying about how that's, the heel is like.
Yep.
We're
One
supposed
more
to
time,
be
then we'll switch.
in lift hands, and I'm having trouble with that. You know. I'm having
I
trouble
still
with
keep trying to put
that.
my arm in
So
it.
natural, I want it.
Yeah.
Good thought.
Is the arm fully extended? It shouldn't be.
Yeah. But this is gonna move me. I'm going.
It's got a little bit of
The point is.
outward, but I'm not
He's
extending. Does that
coming
make
in.
sense?
Yeah, it'd be
And
hard to
if you
extend.
block him, it's still
Right,
coming.
and
Yeah,
I would say
I like
it's
to call
more
this, I'm gonna
that I
block
turn
your
my
punch
shoulder a
with
little
my
bit
face, or
versus
your palm
straight on
block
and
it with my face.
extend it out.
Should
I'm
hit
coming in, I'm coming in.
all the body go,
And it's not the difference. I mean, that looks right.
That's done.
Because I'm cutting in. You're right, I'm gonna be committed.
you get too close, dear.
That's why it was in.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
that's
see
what-
this
Yeah,
thing.
it was my
Now you can
face.
show her how good you did.
Oh,
Good for you.
Set you up.
yeah, you did, that's very nice.
That's it. I feel that.
And then just be on your back leg.
Especially the block, I feel the first block, right there.
Okay.
And something that might help, the check, you don't have to put a lot of force. It literally is just
And then the check.
hand on the elbow. So it's not trying to redirect
It's
your
not
mouth.
like 22.
No, it's just, you basically, you switch places.
Try it on him,
Mhm.
different person.
I thought it might be.
Don't really need to, because you just, this one sneaks in over the top of it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah, it's the height difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were talking
Except
about-
back-
Adjust
back
it.
leg. But that's
Make an
it.
adjustment.
It's really just like, yeah.
Wasn't watching your feet, I was watching that missile come
I'm
down.
with you.
Come in a little closer.
And then back, weight on the back.
If I
There you
come
go.
in.
Might be, getting closer range, just a little bit, come a little bit closer.
Okay.
I do that.
It's surprisingly close how you need to be for these, for lots of these applications to
I
work.
come in, I drop his hand. So I got rid of it.
Yep.
Not far, just enough.
Just so-
Just enough so I can-
And that also brings the other thing, because of the check, the punch momentum is still going in, so your face is coming in, you
But
don't
not
have to
far,
push out.
just
This
enough.
is the momentum
Correct,
coming
so it's just that little bit of, you know, you kind of walk straight into it.
You provided it.
Just open that door.
Yes, yes,
Just a little bit.
let me check on that.
Because I think our next move needs to be better.
Questions?
I'm with
Looks,
you.
turn on.
We're still
Coming at you.
discussing about the lunge force.
Yeah.
There is no lunch.
Yeah.
You step
Yeah, that's what we're saying, but we're trying to get rid of it.
Trying to get rid of the lunch.
It's
So,
staying.
close the range, you have to, this one's pretty close. Because what I just explained to them is, I don't have to reach out to get their face, because remember, their punch momentum is coming, so their face is going to come out my face, my hand.
It's going to be right.
Yeah, so it's a. See, it's, I didn't really have to do anything, because your face sort of ended up
No.
On your.
on my.
He gave you a high five with his face.
He gave me a high five in his face.
Blocking your hand.
So did you see how that works? Like, I
Yes.
didn't have to take a big step, I didn't have to lean into it.
Get that closeness.
Yes, I think, well, that's right.
It's so tempting though.
It is, it's very tempting. You will get comfortable the more you train with Tai Chi, that being strong and active in that back leg. You don't think that it would be at first, but you'll get comfortable with it after some time.
How much clearing can we do when we check?
Not much.
Just enough to get through?
Just enough to get through, and it's really, you're giving their nervous system the idea that you haven't done a switch, so they make contact on something. So it's less, definitely not a lot of manipulating, it's just enough to get this to sneak over the top. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because we were talking the height differences.
No, that's a thing, that is a genuine thing.
So we were thinking that you might.
Clear it
You
enough
might
to get
have
through.
to, yeah, a little bit.
Just
A little
enough to
bit.
get through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Back leg. I know, and it's just, it's my job. Okay. Back leg.
I just said, I couldn't say.
Now, my punch is actually thinking itself.
Because if you're holding your back leg, you should.
Instinctively, I'm throwing. So you're not actually pushing.
Oh, I put it a little.
Yeah, but that's making me want to move.
Yeah, so your head didn't come closer.
I'm moving a lot more than I'm pushing because it's got in my brain that it needs to go that way.
That works, that works. We'll practice that.
Team.
Okay.
All right, questions, comments, suggestions, confusions?
All of the above.
Yes, the answer, yes, Head Instructor Durkin, yes. So, this one was hard for me when I first learned it. It did not make a whole lot of sense. And then once you get it, for me, a lot of these applications are like those, you know, from like the 90s, those like hologram pictures where you like, there's a unicorn in there, like, I don't see the unicorn. It's just like
Yeah.
pixelated stuff. And then, oh, there's the unicorn. The applications feel like that. So it's like, I don't feel it, and then one day you're just gonna be like, I feel it. So just hang in there. Keep staring for the unicorn. I promise you will find the unicorn. I promise. It's in there and you will see it.
Oh, they're palm trees.
No palm trees, yeah, desert scene. Insert your hologram 90s image of choice. But you will get it. And then once you get it, you'll never not be able to get it because you'll feel it. But just hang in there. And just a couple things that I think we all talked about. Range matters. You know, so if you're practicing this and you're just like really having to extend, chances are your ugi could be a little closer to you. Because the check, I don't have to lean forward because their punch is still coming out. So they're coming to my hand as much as my hand is going to their face. So range has a lot to do with this one. And I think that's enough for today. We'll either pick up with this, probably practice this a little bit more on Tuesday, and then we'll see what lift hands. Oh, white crane is a weird one. That's super weird. Strike with shoulder, not what you have to know. White crane's real weird.
Sounds good.
Anyway, but yeah, we'll do a combination of them.
I remember now.
You remember now?
It is weird.
Yes. Let's do our life scale, the leopard. Path of self-mastery requires focused mind. A focused mind sees no obstacles. Path of self-mastery requires a focused mind. A focused mind sees no obstacles. Path of self-mastery requires a focused mind. A focused mind sees no